This feels weird filming my phone for this video, but I'm starting it off with this, then I'll switch to a different camera. I'm back out with the S3. I won't go any lower because some little neek's going to tell Cycling Mikey my reg plate. But the plan for today is I have a Ramair panel filter in the car. I don't know why I didn't get it out before the video. This is so like unplanned. It just had to be on video really, because what's the point in doing stuff if I'm not going to film it? Because that first video I did about an air filter on a Polo, bro, got views. This is the Ramair panel filter, obviously. I'm just going to fit it, show the process. It's the easiest mod ever. Like if you're going to do a mod, bro, just do a panel filter or even a cone filter. But obviously a cone filter, you kind of got to worry about a heat shield. If you just do a panel filter, it's light work. But this is stage 1. So it kind of should have a better air filter, which it didn't when I bought it from the RS3, my brother. So I'll set my camera up now, do that, get a thumbnail. If you see some sneaky thumbnail, it's because I think the first video did so well because of my thumbnail. So I'm now going to do that, and then I'll get back. But also, look at this real quick. Let me turn this camera around, right? Look how musty this is right now. We went away for 3 days, yeah? Look at this, bro. And what is this, like, cretin material? Like, looks like some green ant just jizzed on my car. Alright, so I got this camera set up because I thought it'd be easier to blur the plate because I don't want Cycling Mikey watching this. Obviously this is completely fine anyway because it doesn't void any insurance or anything. It fits OEM. Obviously it's not a cone, it's a panel, so it literally goes in where your panel is. It'll probably go in most cars. This one actually is for VW Mark 7 Golf GTI or Golf R or Golf GTD, but it will fit this. So I'll pop the bonnet. Obviously, depending on what car you have, depends which little adapter you need on your what's it called? I'm not a mechanic, I can't remember what this is called, but whatever adapter you need on your little thingy. Torque wrench, torque screwdriver, torque something torque. That word is in there somewhere. Something torque. This one will fit my car. I might film most of it on my phone for better quality because I don't know how the quality is on this little thing, but I can put that on my hat after this. You probably won't sound any different, but I just thought I'll show you how to install it because a lot of people are going to want to do this. Alright, so in terms of what you get inside the package, it's literally just the panel filter, obviously. This, compared to the panel filter that's already in there, is going to be a lot thinner. A lot of the cardboard ones you get are really thick. So this will look really thin, but trust the process. So when you pop your bonnet, you want to go obviously straight to your air box, which is here, or the box around your air filter. Get out your little torque thing. So this is from later on, but you don't actually need this. You need to check what your air box has, where your air filter is. And obviously it could be a Phillips, it could be a flathead. Whatever it is, you need to sort. I don't know what your car has. So yeah, obviously unscrew this, that, and that. You don't want to actually take this off because obviously it's got a thingy around it, connected to the little silicone tube. But you want to be able to lift it to put a new air filter in. Okay, so once you're at this point where every screw is unscrewed, but they're all sitting in there, so I won't lose them, but they're up high enough, and this one was a bit rusty, but you know, it's done its job. Then you should be able to lift it just enough to, you know, do this. You don't need to take it off because that's just effort. So I'll get that panel out and we'll have a look. So this is what the air was going through before. A cheap little £5 cardboard air filter, mucky as anything. It's not actually that bad, but you know, why would you want this in a performance car? This is just, get out. Even not for a performance car, why would you not want your car to breathe good air? So this is what's going to be going in replacement. So like imagine this as your car just having a potato in its mouth, bro, being gagged while it's trying to breathe, yeah? While you're absolutely ragging it down Bradford bloody highway, yeah? And then you get this. All it is just this nice little mesh. And that should fit just like OEM standard. Boom. Now we've just got to slide this up, slide this in, job's done. A van went past. But another thing you can think about is a little pocket vacuum or a little cloth or something, because I'll show you the inside of my airbox. The inside is like mucky. Oh, I'm gonna try and wipe as much out as I can. And then once I've done that, I'll whip this bad boy in there, screw it in, job's a good one. All right, I've got it looking not much cleaner at all, but I give up. So now get your Ramair performance air filter and chuck it in. Not gonna lie as well, I'll tell you what's just confused me a bit. Obviously this says Ramair on it. So you would think when you open your airbox, you would see Ramair, but you'll actually see this, because obviously the foam side is gonna go down and this seal will sit at the top. All of that yapping just to do this. Look at that. Oh, there we go, look, all of that just for that. Just a performance panel air filter. Looks cleaner, but that's not the point. It's healthier. It's like breathing through a straw compared to breathing with your mouth open. Boom, all screwed back in, not going anywhere. Now we just get our old crappy panel filter, and this is a disposable one, so you dispose these, but the one I just bought is not disposable, it's cleanable, so I can keep cleaning that basically forever. I'm gonna put camera on my head, go for a POV drive, see if it changed anything. All right, I had to check that's recording, but here's what we'll do. We'll get our old filter. Look at this musty window as well. Of a passenger princess. I mean, do you even own a VAG car if you don't, oh, what the hell? If you don't have a bottle of coolant sitting in your back seat, bro. I'll tell you what I will do as well, is I'm actually gonna put the navigation screen straight down, because you're not seeing my playlist. Anyway, let's see if we can hear any difference. Ready? To hear nothing. Maybe. But to be fair, it's got a big ass exhaust on it. Let's go for a spin. Here's the thing, right? It does get to a point, it does get to a point where it's hard to tell an improvement on a car, right? Because if I did this on the Polo, that had, to be fair, it might have been 59, nah, not 59 brake. It had some diabolical brake, right? I want to say like near 80 brake. If you put a new air filter on it, you could genuinely feel a difference. But on a 2-litre turbo, you're not really going to feel that kick. And I don't know what the plan is here. Oh, nice, you legend. So firstly, I definitely hear no difference, but it would be drowned out by an exhaust anyway. And it's not even a cone. But I'm kind of doing this as like an unprofessional review. I know you're not going to hear a difference, but I want to make sure that people buying their first car know if they want to go the easy route and put a Ramair panel filter in rather than a Ramair cone filter, you're really not going to hear anything. Cone you would, but then there's where the debate of heat shield or not kind of thing. I've had a cone filter in my previous 2 cars and I never put a heat shield in, but I would never do a long journey with it. Whenever I would have like a planned more than an hour-and-a-half journey, I would change the air filter back. Same with an MOT, because I never knew what their regulations were with, you know, a cone filter and a daily 1.2 or 1.6 or whatever. I don't know these roads either, so this feels weird, but I mean, it definitely feels healthy. It doesn't feel bad. The only thing is with this car, one of my like pet peeves is I find when everything's in dynamic mode, not necessarily the engine and gearbox, but just the steering and the, I don't know if it changes the suspension in this car actually, I would presume not, but dynamic mode in general is a lot nicer to drive in my opinion. A lot nicer. Like the steering being stiff makes the car feel so much more comfortable, which is quite ironic when comfort makes the steering looser. I presume my home is that way, so I'm gonna go that way. But yeah, there's my honest, unprofessional review on the Ramair panel filter in my car. Yeah, I genuinely think it's worth the investment, not necessarily in a Ramair one, maybe even a K&N one, that's a really good brand, or a Pipercross one. But it's worth the improvement rather than just leaving in a little £5 disposable one, which obviously is going to be less healthy for the engine. Anyways, I want to blast my tunes now, but I'm not trying to get copyrighted, even though I don't really know if that affects me at this point, because I don't get paid anyway. But I want to blast my tunes, so I'm going to do that. We'll see you lot in the next video. Yeah, thanks for watching.